Hello, today is the 13th of June 2012, and let's get started with today's analysis. I'll end with a quick update within the Dow Jones, but take a look at silver on some shorter term time frames, starting off within the daily. Today's high is higher than yesterday's high, and the low thus far is maintaining an uptrend. The 18-period averages, which includes the highs, the lows, and the close, and is also a front-weighted average, is rising. It's been rising for the week, which started at the end of last week. It had the breakout point late last week, and then came back down towards this band. When you originally break through after a significant downtrend which occurred, then what's important is finding the support level and then breaking the resistance in which it established. Because if that's a failed case and it doesn't go higher or even makes the lower high, then that's what we call a failed breakout. In a situation looking like that, it can be a very dangerous situation for downtrending prices. Also, if it takes a while before it does anything and it just goes sideways, then this 18 average is going to flatten out again. And it's not the strongest of things to have a moving average like this start to go higher and then pretty quickly go back into a flat situation, which would really be stating that things are just getting more neutral more than anything. But a break above this 30 level, I would be really looking for higher prices as it would progress further. As far as trend lines are concerned, this would be the significant one as well. So the top, which occurred last week, did connect within this trend, and again, breaking above 30 automatically breaks the downtrend resistance line, shortening this out to the 5-hour. A lot of times when I talk about holding and staying above levels for few amount of periods, well, that's what's going on here. You take this low, you take this high. And so in here you see the consolidation period within the band. And now we've got 5 consecutive periods, with this period ending roughly at around 2 o'clock Eastern time. As if it matters too much anyway. But it's been holding up very, very well thus far. Now, what I'd be looking for is a break above this previous high that we established today. And in that type of situation there, it looks pretty favorable that it's going to come back towards the 30 level. Now, this weekend, what I'm going to do on Saturday or Sunday is take a look at silver on multiple time frames, all the way from the yearly on the longest time frame to probably as short as the 10-minute time frame. So one of them will be the single hour, which this is what we're looking at. When you look at a chart like this, okay, so this is a key top, right? Well, no, it's not. I located the correct top for this time frame at 29.90. Because this has 100 periods, but in the last 112 or so, or just before this, price action went up to 29.90 as the high. So therefore, from that particular high and this low, in order for the selling to be a failed move, it needs to hold and stay above 29.14. And for the entire day, basically, it's been within this range-bound market, and it's in betweening both of the significant Fibonacci lines, which tells us that it's in the neutral band. So therefore, and I guess the easiest way of looking at this is you want to give it some nice upward bias breaking above and downward bias breaking below. So therefore, on Friday, I may show a 10-minute chart within the day, pretty much just to set up the weekly analysis. Let's finish this off within the Dow Jones, because I talked about this earlier. And you had the bottom at 12,100, which was an expected area where it would bounce from, and it did. And then the first Fibonacci resistance level, which was 517, it was an area where it has stabilized from. Therefore, any breakouts, then we're going up to this level here. If it continues to go further, really breaking down below the support level, then this tells us that this was an area of resistance like it was supposed to. It had a long time tangling with that area, but obviously it was a resistance as, I'm not going to say it was supposed to be, because obviously I am, but when I say resistance as it's supposed to be, I mean for a few periods, a bunch of periods, and this has been more than a little. So therefore, by the break below, then it was resistance, and that's exactly what it is. And you'd be expecting at least a test of the previous low, really getting down below 350. And thank you for watching today's video. Take care.